Being a new real estate agent comes with a really steep learning curve. And part of that is because you're building your own business. But the other part of it is the class that you take to get your real estate license teaches you how to stay legal. It doesn't teach you anything about building a real estate business. So today I'm going to be sharing my top 5 mistakes for new real estate agents to avoid. These are costly mistakes and you definitely want to steer clear of every single one of them. Number 1 on the list is bright, shiny objects, and specifically steering clear of bright, shiny objects. The real estate industry is full of magic bullets, and I'm here to tell you there are no magic bullets when it comes to building your real estate business. You really have to dial in on how it is that you are going to be generating leads, and you've got to stay consistent and focused on that. Don't get distracted by a course that promises you to make you rich selling real estate if you just do this, or getting distracted by starting to get your license in other states before you've mastered and gained some market share in the first state you're licensed in, or wanting to break into luxury when you really haven't mastered selling the average property. There will be distractions coming at you left and right as a real estate agent. Even when you've been doing this for years, they keep coming. Do not get distracted by bright, shiny objects. Number 2 is mastering a lead generation strategy and doing it one strategy at a time. Consistency when it comes to generating leads will make or break you when you are a new real estate agent. It'll make or break you when you've been doing this for ages too. You have to master one lead generation strategy at a time, or you're going to be a jack of all trades and master of none. You don't want to be mediocre with how you are generating leads. So if you decide, let's say, to focus on Instagram to lead generate, that's all you should be learning and implementing. You shouldn't be getting distracted with YouTube. You shouldn't be getting distracted with open houses. You shouldn't be getting distracted with door knocking, cold calling, Facebook ads. There's so many options out there. Pick a strategy, focus on it, master it, and then you can add another lead generation strategy into the mix. Number 3 is consistency, and specifically consistency on those daily mundane tasks. This is where success is found. And I can promise you, most days you are not going to feel motivated to do these tasks. They're boring, quite frankly. But if you are not carving out time in your schedule daily, at least 5 days a week when you're brand new, to lead generate and prospect, you are in for a very rough ride. It's not about feeling motivated to do it. It's simply about taking action on a daily basis. Those little micro wins stack up on a day-to-day basis, and consistency in your business is ultimately what's going to bring you success. Number 4 is being an invisible agent. It is 2025 and social media, and specifically video, is no longer optional. It is a non-negotiable. People who are going to work with you want to be able to know, like, and trust you. And the best way to do that is start getting comfortable and putting yourself out there. You are not a secret agent. If you are not showing up online, you are going to miss out on so much business. You've got to overcome those fears and start putting yourself out there so you're giving people an opportunity to get to know you and want to work with you. Number 5, and I would say possibly the most important out of this entire list, because it's something that I see brand new real estate agents fall into the trap of, is changing brokerages. Now, I'm not saying there is never a right time to change brokerages. There certainly is. It's part of the business. But there is a lot of misconception out there, especially with brand new real estate agents, that if their business isn't growing and they're not finding success, that somehow changing brokerages is going to solve that. And I'm here to tell you that 9 times out of 10, it's not the brokerage, it's the agent. You are running your own business now. You're growing your own business, and it's on you to take accountability to make that happen. Your broker is there to essentially process your paperwork. And yes, there are brokerages out there that offer more than that as a way to attract agents, and that's great. But the bottom line is it falls on you to build your real estate business. And changing brokerages is not only a huge cost in the form of the time that it takes, but it's also a financial expense when you think about time is money, number one. And number two, just sunk costs of changing a brokerage and then having to invest in new signs or new business cards or updating the website. Or there's so many components that go into changing brokerages that in most cases, it is not a good idea, and it's definitely not a good idea to do what I call brokerage hop. When you're a brand new agent, you need to be focused on building your business, not jumping around from brokerage to brokerage. There's a lot to get done as a brand new real estate agent, and I understand it can be completely overwhelming. You've got to have a plan in place, and you need to know what you're doing on a daily basis. I hope you got some value from this. If you did, drop a comment below. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below as well. Until I see you on the next one, take care.